The evil that men do. Nappy-headed nigga, stigmatism at birth. Born to a family of four. And so that makes me 1/4 of a dysfunctional home. I had a father who only stayed to see me grown. When I turned 12, he was gone. Alone, no role models. I used to watch my granddaddy and uncle hit the bottle and then hit each other. Granddaddy beat grandmother, but that's before my time. But I still see how it affected her mind. As a child, I introverted and drew pictures while my mother prayed to Jesus, reading King James scriptures. She used to take me to church so I could put money in a basket. Tell the preacher how she used to get her ass kicked. And me, I mastered the art of hatred. After Pops left, ran with my niggas trying to take shit. Petty theft, I got caught a few times, but bust it. Life's a bitch, so fuck it. In 81, I remember the night I covered myself with baby powder so my black ass could be light. Cause God is white, and Bo Derek is a 10. I hate my black skin. It's just a sin to be a nigga. Then again, I'm like a Frenchman, cause Granny's Creole. And therefore, we're black French people. So I think it's best if I go to Catholic school and study under nuns, and then I'll be a Catholic fool. Because none of these cults want none of us up. And don't none want to see none of us live to be adults. Shit. No wonder brothers take lives for red and blue. It's the evil that men do. Um, this record is really personal and really hard for me to even say it. It's such a honest record. I don't think it makes me uncomfortable, honestly, even going through it now. But that's the beauty of therapy. This was my therapy. Evil That Men Do is actually a book that we had to read in high school or like in middle school, and I converted it to apply to myself. So there's a book called The Evil That Men Do of Mice and Men in certain books. So it's high literature, intelligent, and I just made it very personal for me. So the story, it's not a story. It's really facts. I said nappy headed nigga, stigmatism at birth. So I'm a little nigga, nappy headed little nigga. That's my stigmatism at birth. I'm born to a family of four. My mom, my dad, my older sister Miko, and me. So I'm the fourth one. I have other sisters, but they're half sisters. So in my direct family, I was the fourth one. So I said that makes me 1/4 of a dysfunctional home. And then my little sister Tiffany was born. So it was 5 of us. It was more of us, but who was in our house every day? I was the little baby boy. And my mom, my dad, my sister Miko. So I say, born to a family of 4, that makes me 1/4 of a dysfunctional home. I had a father who only stayed to see me grown. And when I was 12, he was gone. So it's facts. My dad left. My dad left my mom when we went to Louisiana to visit at a family reunion. When we came back, my dad had cleared out. And I'll never forget that because I was 12. So I just remember my pops never really talked to me. And then we came back, we thought we got robbed, but pops had bounced. He didn't go to the family reunion. So that shit was like ill for me. I'm sure it hurt my mom. I know it hurt my sisters. And ironically, I actually liked it. And then I became Ras Kass around 15, 16. And I'm like, fuck the police. I'm talking to my dad. So those are issues that are real life things for me. So I said, when I was 12, he was gone, alone, no role model. I used to watch my granddaddy and uncle hit the bottle and then hit each other. That's not really true. I didn't really see them fight with each other. I would hear about it. But on my mother's side, my grandfather, who's part Blackfoot, Hillary, whatever, personal family shit. You hear about these bad stories, and they drink and they flip out on each other, and they used to do this, and they were mean and fucked up or whatever. I never saw it. I never saw my grandfather hit my mom or hit my grandma. That shit you would have to hear about. any family. So I'm just telling my true story. I never saw it, but that's what we heard, and that's how we were taught. So I said, I fudged that. I said I used to watch my granddaddy and uncle hit the bottle and then hit each other. Granddaddy beat grandmother, but that's before my time. But I still see how it affected her mind. So that's what I'm talking about. Is all this back family lineage that I don't know about, firsthand. I'm getting secondhand stories about these people in my life, but they're my family. I say as a child, I introverted and drew pictures. So that was me. Um, None of rap shit. I would draw. And I used to pee in the bed. Keep it 100. My older sisters had to tell me I must have been traumatized. Like most families. So shit, I probably peed in the bed until I was like 5. So yeah, fuck it. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Families are rough. So apparently I did. I used to bite the shit out my nails too. Um, Thank God for hip hop and fucking niggas up. Get a little therapy. Um, so I say as a child, I introverted and drew pictures while my mother prayed to Jesus, reading King James scriptures. So my family's Catholic. My mama became a born again Christian, and then we went to Catholic school, and my mom was trying to tell us that we're not Catholic. And she like, we Christians, and I'm like, why don't you tell your mama that? So very complicated, weird ass Creole family that I come from on my mom's side. So I said, my mother prayed to Jesus reading King James scriptures. She used to take me to church so I could put money in a basket, tell the preacher she used to get her ass kicked, and me, I mastered daughter hatred. After Pops left, 12. So 13, I got kicked out. I go to Watts. I live with my grandmother. After Pops left, around when my niggas trying to take shit, petty theft, I got caught a few times with busted. Life's a bitch, so fuck it. So I'm saying, like, after my Pops left, I ain't got no dude around, and I want to be with my homeboys. I'm trying to figure out how to be a boy. And I run with my homeboys, but mom kicks me out. I'm telling my story. I go back, and I was a kid in 81. I'm dating myself, but yeah, there's a day I put baby powder over my face because I'm actually the darkest. I was the darkest kid in my family, and even my grandma and like my entire family on my mom's side they used to make me aware that I was dark. I don't think they were doing it to be mean, but they made me aware that I was dark skinned. Actually, here at Patchworks, the summer I came back darker, Kurt was like, "You got black." Hilarious. So this is facts. So it's kind of dope that it comes full circle. I thought I was dark before, and then one summer I got really dark, and Kurt and all these niggas was like, "You got really dark," and I was like, "I don't know." So puberty kicked in, and I got darker. But I was already felt dark because my family made me feel dark, and then black ass Kurt even made me feel dark. So that was hilarious. Um, all facts. So I say I put baby powder on myself because I was dark, and I asked my mom. Like, I remember being a kid, I was inferring like dark is ugly, and I remember putting baby powder on me and walking up to my mom, and she was crying, and I was like, "Do I look better or something?" And that's a shame that we live in a world that makes babies feel that way. I don't feel that way anymore. I'm so proud. I love my complexion. I wouldn't give it away for the world. I don't ass kiss white men. I don't ask kiss rapists. I'm so proud. May I get darker, but beauty as this is beautiful. But yeah, that's what happens with children in the society we live in. It is a shame for the foundation of life, and nobody told me that, but I inferred it, and I did it with my mom, and I remember her crying about it. So I said, because God is white. So I said, in 81, I remember the night I covered myself with baby powder so my black ass could be light, because God is white. And Bo Derek is a 10. I hate my black skin. So this whole vision, this white Jesus, all this shit that ain't based on, it's not factual. We put the rapist and the liar, it's not factual. And we're so impressed. We actually made that beauty too, but that's not the most beautiful. So anyway, I keep going and I say this is all like self-hate. Saying Asians do it all the time. Asian girls ass kiss and suck white boys' dicks. I'm really unimpressed with them right now. I do want to say that. All that Latino shit, nigga, you African blood. Stop ass kissing your rapist. he's the rapist. He's not the savior. He's your rapist. Your natural state, Taino, whatever you are on this planet, the guy that came and raped and fucked your mother and fucked your mother and your grandmother and your sister is that guy. Stop ass kissing white men who are your rapists. And so your view of beauty is it's skewed. So anyway, I say because God is white, Bo Derek is a 10. I hate my black skin. It's a sin to be a nigga. Then again, I'm like a Frenchman because Granny's Creole. So I'm from Louisiana. My mama's from Louisiana, from Mansoura. And so I grew up culturally as a Creole. And then I say, like we Baptiste, our family name. I say, so then again, I'm like a Frenchman because Granny's Creole. So therefore, we're black French people. So that's all that Latino and all that over special nigger shit. Like all that, oh, I'm a Dominican, I'm a Puerto Rican. Nigga, use a nigga, bro. Oh, I'm half. Whatever, get over yourself. Nigga, use a nigga. They only lynched the nigger part. Obama mama was white, they want to kill the nigger part. So I said, we're black French people, so I think it's best. I'm being sarcastic. I went to Catholic school until I was in the 8th grade. So I said, so I think it's, I'm sorry, 7th grade. So I think it's best if I go to Catholic school and study under nuns, and then I'll be a Catholic fool. Because none, N-U-N, but I'm going N-O-N-E. Because none of these cults, Christianity, all of them, none of these cults want none of us up. And don't none want to see none of us live to be adults. So whether you Christian, Muslim, they all murdered black people. The religions were created in Africa and white people took them and they murdered us. And I'm saying, though none of these cults want none of us up, they destroyed us inside and out. And then I say, no wonder brothers take lives for red and blue. It's Crips and Blood. So I'm like, shit. After you got fucking America, what happened in Africa, when you got fucking Dominican, Puerto Rican, Brazilian, black, white, light skin, whatever, niggas ain't got no country. What the fuck? No wonder niggas is killing for blood and cripping. It's like we have been so destroyed, and just my story, just not having my dad the way maybe I wanted my dad or my grandpa, and what his story, you know, whatever. No wonder. It's the evil that men do. So the story is about the journey of the sins of the father become the sins of the son. And we keep putting these demons on our people. And one of the biggest demons that we do is expectations from the rapists that stole everything from everybody. And then our people are still looking like, you can't get no money? Like, bro, if I work my ass off and you know, and they steal it and murder us and shoot us in the back or whatever, it's like our people haven't healed enough and we have weird expectations of each other. So anyway, this song is The Evil Men That Men Do, Soul on Ice, Blessed to be at Patchworks, and this is Line for Line.